I sure hope that I'm not. I sure hope my stupid microphone's working.
Yeah, well, it's already sounding not different.
Not different at all?
No.
No? Eh.
Let me see if this helps.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the microphone was probably picking up your voice as it was coming through too.
That sounds probably accurate.
Awesome. So
Awesome.
I'm not peeking the shit out of your computer anymore. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. Production quality.
We've leveled up.
What stat should we boost? Should we boost defense?
No, just put everything into power.
No, you put it all into power.
All Chrono.
Put it all on Geno.
Yes.
Yeah. So come on and slam everybody. You know the deal. Let's start this shitty podcast.
Yes. Let's. So. But first off, I just want to say, how did we forget to mention this last time? Fucking Speedwagon confirmed.
Speedwagon confirmed, motherfuckers. Yeah. Speedwagon is in the new Jojo game. That's sick.
Oh, it's so good.
So
and
good.
he's also wearing Zeppeli's hat, so it's going to be really weird.
Yes. Wait, does that mean he doesn't have his stupid hat thing where he throws it and he's basically, what's his name from Mortal Kombat?
Kung Lao?
Kung Lao.
I don't know how it's going to work.
I don't know, but I'm excited.
Apparently he has, I was totally right in that his specials are all like summons.
God, that sounds really dumb, but
That's the description. He summons his friends.
Yeah, it is.
From Ogre Street.
Here's one thing I don't get. Why do people actually like Speedwagon?
Because he's the best.
No, he's awful.
No, he's good.
No, he's terrible. What does he actually do in part 1? Besides try and kick Jonathan's ass.
What does he do?
He does nothing. He's flying by night away from danger.
Yeah.
Get it? Get it? Get it?
But Speedwagon is the best.
No, he's not.
No. How can you not love someone that just constantly shouts exposition and stuff?
Even Speedwagon is afraid.
You know? It's I would get Speedwagon to narrate my life.
Why? I don't even want him to narrate the game, because I saw on the demo for AllStar Battle, he narrates everything you do, and that's annoying.
Yeah.
That's
I remember seeing a picture on Tumblr that was just what if Speedwagon was in all the parts? It was that's exactly what I need.
No, it's not.
That's what we want.
What would he do when Diamond is unbreakable? I'm sorry, Diamond is not crazy.
Diamond is not Crash.
I like Diamond is not crazy better.
That's not even a real thing. You just made that up in your head.
Diamond not Crash is basically made up in your head.
No, Diamond is not Crash is what the Duang thing is called.
I know what it's called.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You know nothing.
I know everything. I know all sorts of things. I'm sorry, I'm hearing weird noises. I'll cut that out.
Well,
My headphones are kind of fucked up.
You should probably get that checked out. If you're hearing weird noises.
I'm super paranoid, dude. You have no idea.
If a leprechaun tells you to burn down the house, don't do it. He's not real.
This is where I saw the leprechaun. Sure. He told me to burn things. Right. Some high-level Simpsons references.
It was the butterfly.
Because no one ever suspects the butterfly.
No one suspects Viscera.
I want that in Mugen. I want Bart Simpson as a butterfly in
Yes.
That'd be the best.
Be perfect.
Be fucking sick. Anyway, what'd you do with your week?
What did I do? Nothing.
Awesome.
As usual.
Didn't expect anything better.
Classes happened.
Yeah. Classes blow.
Eh.
I also started my classes, and they're not as terrible as last semester, I suppose. I didn't like most of my teachers from last semester, but these guys are alright. This
new semester is probably going to be a lot better, I'd imagine. Like, you know, I go to a community college, but at the same time, this is like this is for community college, this is top tier almost. Like, my history of graphic design teacher, he's actually like one of the guys that came up with the course itself, you know?
That's pretty top tier.
Like back in like the 80s.
That's some high level shit.
Yeah.
As for me, I finally got all my stupid prereq stuff out of the way, and now I'm actually doing what I want to do, which is like programming.
Yeah.
I just started writing programs this morning. It's awesome. I know how to use that NetBeans program, which is very odd, very confusing, but I got it.
So what kind of programming? Is it like web or games or
It's
or
nothing
what?
specific. It's just writing actual programs to do whatever you need to do. It's only my second semester, so I'll learn some other shit. But the only program that we're doing right now is a very structured one where you have to convert U.S. currency to Canadian currency.
Okay.
So, interesting mathematical compositions. Other than that, my music course, I took a music course at the last second because I couldn't get the math I want. See, I had to choose either stats, which I wanted, or pre-calc, and stats was full. And fuck pre-calc.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
No.
Bad.
It's bad. Don't do it.
Everyone made fun of me because I was in Trig the last year of high school, and everyone's already in pre-calc, and they're telling me horror stories of how terrible pre-calc is. Fuck that noise.
That'd be terrible. Terrifying.
Pre-calc is awful. Anyways, for my music class, I'm a little distraught. I thought it was going to be someone cool. Instead, it's this stuffy old guy who's like, "Oh, Sebastian Bach in classical music. You should listen to it." It's like, when are we going to get a music class that really talks about modern music? When? As if one has nothing to teach us as a society.
Yeah, but classical music is good.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I've already taken this course. I've already taken courses that told me how awesome Bach is, and I know how great classical music is. I just want something different.
Yeah. I mean, the music class I took in high school, like, that came sort of close.
Yeah, I think we took the same class, right? Music in Our Lives?
Yeah.
Yeah. It got up to, like, 60s and 70s stuff.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And the stuff in the 60s and 70s that didn't matter.
Yeah. Most of the 60s and 70s was just jazz.
Why aren't we talking about, like, Jimi Hendrix?
I know. How the hell did we skip past Jimi Hendrix?
Why are they telling us about the fucking mamas and the papas?
I don't know.
Who remembers them?
Old people, that's who.
Yeah,
because God forbid Black Sabbath be in our curriculum,
Like, isn't the point of learning about history, learning about the stuff that's remembered?
I certainly don't remember jazz. I certainly remember Black Sabbath.
Well, no. Like, jazz is fine, because jazz is great.
Well, yeah, jazz is fine. I'm
just saying. People remember jazz. People don't remember, like all the shitty doo-wop from the 60s.
I know. I think we're on the same page. I think it's just we've taken all this shit before. We know the stuff is good. I get it, I guess. I don't know.
You know what it is? You know what that class is? It's showing us what the 60s was really like without the nostalgia filters.
It pretty much is. It doesn't have that old-timey filter. That's some old guy going, "Hey, today in history.
Yeah.
What's new tomorrow? Today.
It's
What's
like
dead is yesterday."
it's like it takes off the nostalgia filters so that we only see the bullshit that happened and not the good stuff that everyone remembers.
What happened in the 60s? Nothing good. Are you sure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Also, like, I'm taking a figure drawing class. This is going away from the music thing. But, like, this is my first time, like, drawing off of, like, a live model. And I realized something, like, I learned a lot from just that, like, 3 hours. That, like, before when I drew, I never really considered how the body moved within itself, you know? I always went off of, like, plastic or wooden model anatomy. I never really thought about, like, actual curvature and how the bones move inside.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, there's almost, like, a diagonal symmetry with how, like the body balances itself, you know? Like, if you're putting balance on one leg, like, the other side of the body is, like, the curves are more pronounced, you know?
Yeah.
It's just interesting to realize.
I don't know. I'm not an artist, so I wouldn't have a huge appreciation for that. But my question for you is, have you drawn nude models yet?
Yes.
Nice. I'm sorry, my 13-year-old is showing.
Yeah. So that's all I did this week.
Besides classes, what did I do this week? I bought 2 albums that I've been looking for a while. I bought Black Future.
Yeah.
Shit's hype.
Pretty good. I mean,
question
it's
for you.
not as good as Outer Isolation.
I was going to ask that exact question. Are you sure? Because Black Future is really good. Black Future's fucking awesome.
Well, all of their stuff is really fucking good.
I know.
They're one of those bands that
they have a perfect track record
over time.
They have a perfect track record so far, so
they start off at a 9 and go even higher.
The only song I don't like on that is Dark Nebula, which is just, it feels like a straight up black metal song, which
Yeah.
They were definitely more black metal-y on Black Future, but I still like it.
Well, it's got half of the name in the title.
I know. But the hook in Black Future is one of the best fucking things ever, because they do the whole thing where they start distorted and they go clean, but they have this riff that they play like 3 times, but on the 3rd time they cut it off, and they go back to distorted real quick, and you just hear, "Time accelerates!" It's fucking awesome. Fucking so good.
It's so good, man. As I say every single time.
As you just sploosh over Vector.
Yeah.
When is the new Vector album coming out?
I realized it. Like, until I listened to last podcast, I never really realized how much I say it's so good. Like, I use that phrase every single time.
So good.
To phrase something that I like.
That's because it is good. It's all good.
It is so good, but I need to increase my vocabulary.
I also bought Exhorder's The Law. Well, I've never heard of Exhorder before, but they're Pantera. They just sound like Pantera.
Ew.
I like Pantera, shut up. It's shocking how much this guy sounds like Phil Anselmo. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's scary because I don't want to listen to his voice.
Shut up, Pantera's great.
No.
Shit.
No.
Never just listen to Vulgar Display of Power, just go, fuck yeah.
No, I am not.
I can't, you stupid idiot. You know, I think that Pantera is not bad. I think that some of their albums are kind of overrated, but Vulgar Display of Power is a fucking killer album.
They're generic.
Generic? Fuck you! That's one word I would not use to describe Pantera, you shit. God, you dumb. I also discovered a band called Generation Kill, which is from Rob Dukes, the guy who used to sing for Exodus.
Cool.
It's alright. It's like kind of like MOD, just kind of crossover-y, but his voice works better in a groove metal band. I've heard. I just like how aggressive it is. And for any of you who want to yell at me for this, I still think that Shovelhead Kill Machine is one of the best Exodus albums.
It's fucking great.
Fucking rad as shit is what it is.
By the way, I actually started listening to Exodus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I previously liked them before as just like, yeah, these are pretty good, but I never actually listened to them like a lot in a sitting before. You know?
They have a really impressive track record, except for Force of Habit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so album sucks.
I will say that I couldn't get into Bonded by Blood.
A lot of people say that, but I still think it's classic. I love it.
I don't know. Like, I didn't even know that there was a third vocalist. I thought it was only Steve Sousa and Rob Dukes. I didn't know there was a third guy.
Yeah, their first vocalist wasn't that great, but the re-recording is killer. Also good.
Yeah, it's... woof.
Shut up. Was there anything particular you didn't like about it?
Just the vocalist.
Yeah, again, he's not great, but
Yeah.
I find it tolerable.
Also, I never realized, I didn't even know, but Exodus did a Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Sheep cover.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Of course they do an AC/DC cover at some point.
They have another AC/DC cover on Fabulous Disaster. It was Overdose or something. A really old one.
Okay.
Obscure AC/DC song.
This is really fucking... Yeah.
There it is.
Connections. Always failing.
Always awesome.
Yeah. So what I want to know now is, if Exodus did a cover of a Bon Scott song, was there ever an Overkill cover of a Brian Johnson song?
I don't know, and I hope so.
I'm
sure if you Google it, or go onto YouTube, you'll find some live video or something. That'd be sick. Did you hear the Overkill cover of War Pigs?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Yeah. Like, I am in the belief that there are no bad Overkill albums, except for Coverkill. I wasn't a fan of that.
That doesn't count because it's not an official original.
Exactly, and so that's why I still say there are no bad Overkill albums.
God damn it. I still don't like I Hear Black.
I think it's great.
I misspoke when we were planning a little side thing for the channel. I don't hate I Hear Black. I just don't like it nearly as much as I do every other Overkill album. And I hate that some people are like, this is the best thing that Overkill's ever made. It's kind of like saying that Load or Reload is the best thing that Metallica did.
No, don't compare it to that.
I compare it to that. It's different and not in the best way. It's like, how about the Black Album?
Still good. It's still good.
I never said it was bad.
I
didn't like it.
And it isn't as good as the other ones, but it's still fantastic.
I'm still a huge fan of, I think it was like Spiritual Void or Ghost Dance. I think that was awesome.
Yeah.
Dreaming Colombian was great, and Just Like You was fine, but the rest of the album just kind of doesn't do it for me.
Yeah. And it's weird to hear you saying that, because as we've said before, you're an even bigger Overkill fan than me.
I know. So Overkill's so fucking good. So good.
Yeah.
They're really old stuff. The old Thrashers. Old, like pre-Years of Decay stuff.
Yeah, I listened to that.
That Feel the Fire, to me, is almost better than Kill 'Em All. As debut albums go.
Yeah, I'd say.
It might sound kind of rudimentary and simple, but it's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Overkill, like, Bobby Blitz, like, at the beginning, he sounded completely different.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's always great to hear that evolution from album to album.
Yeah.
Because his voice was, I will admit, definitely not all the way there on Feel the Fire, but just kept getting better.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
It's so good.
Make sure you get...
need a counter for that.
Need a counter for It's So Good?
Yes.
I'm not willing to go through the entire podcast just to hear you say it's so good. So no.
No, but just do it.
No.
Use your editing magic.
I don't have any editing magic. I put the shit into Movie Maker and then I let her go.
I know.
Whatever. Anyway, besides that...
And I have too much editing magic where I can't do anything.
You're so good at it, you just do nothing.
Yeah. I'm still debating on whether or not to add, like, lip flaps or something.
Lip flaps?
Or if that would just take too much time.
Oh my god. Are you talking about, like, animating our mouths as we talk?
Yeah.
That's a bunch of stupid bullshit. No, don't do it.
Okay.
Thank you. Now that we got that out of the way. So I watched a bunch of shit on Netflix this week. One such, I watched a whole bunch of Troma movies. Troma's a company that makes nothing but stupid B-movies, and it's great.
Yeah.
I watched, what was it, Class of Nukem High, which I enjoy more of a so bad it's good kind of way, as opposed to being just straight up good with the other ones.
Okay.
It's about a college, or a high school or something, that gets covered in radiation, and a bunch of douchebags just try to take over the school, and then they get murdered by a monster.
Alright. All of their movies have to do with radiation?
Yes and no. Some of them do, some of them don't, but a lot of them do have to do with, radiation and toxics. This is the 80s. A lot of shit, people just like, hey, toxic, and then shit happens.
Yeah. Would you say that in that company that everybody's doing the toxic waltz?
You know, I bet you thought that was clever, but I thought of it first, so whatever.
Well, fuck you.
I did it first. You heard it here first. That joke was me.
You didn't say it first.
I thought of it first. Doesn't that count for anything?
No.
Yeah, it does.
Get on my level, scrub.
Shut up.
1v1 me.
You what, mate?
Get good.
Get good. Shut up about getting good. Fucker. Anyways. I also watched Sergeant Kabuki Man, which is literally about a guy who gets Kabuki Man powers, the power of a kabuki dancer, to do shit like throw chopsticks at people.
Okay.
It's the most racist bullshit I've ever seen, and I love it. It's hilarious.
Powers of a Kabuki Man.
The powers of a Kabuki Man. His powers, one of his literally just throws his hands out, and then a terrible 80s shot of like a still frame chopstick shoots out of it, and then kills a guy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it.
My mutant power is martial arts.
Also, he can fly for some reason.
Yeah.
And they just don't explain it. I love it.
Isn't there a mutant in the Wolverine movie that was just good at martial arts or something? Like, I think that's what I think I remember. I don't know.
I don't know. Like the most recent Wolverine movie, or X-Men Origins? The Wolverine
X-Men Origins.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't...
Just remember there's one mutant that just had a stupid fucking power.
They're all kind of stupid when you think about it.
Yeah.
Why do people hate
Fairly proficient at hopscotch. I must be a fucking mutant.
I drink an absurd amount of water. I must be a mutant power.
Yeah. You know what we need to see an X-Men? One Punch Man.
Yes! One Punch Man? How many punches? Onces?
Shut up. Shut up.
Lay off the wacky tobacco.
No. I meant one.
One Piece Man. One Piece Punch Man. He still can't find One Piece after 600 episodes of punching his way through islands.
Yes.
Nice. Aren't we just the best podcast?
No, we're not.
Anyway, I watched Poltergeist, which is about angry mutant chickens in a KFC.
The fuck?
Oh, this movie's fucking great.
Okay.
So a guy comes across the new restaurant, a new fake KFC, and he's like, oh, look, a bunch of people are protesting for animal stuffs, and it's like his ex-girlfriend has become a lesbian, and she's like a vegan, and she's just making out with a girl there. She's like, oh, I'm protesting this KFC now. And he's like, God damn you, to get back at you, I will join this KFC, and make it fuck shit up. So, somehow angry mutant chickens happen, and they have to survive. It's so... These movies, I tell you, man, they're fucking great. Also, he has an awesome shirt in the beginning that just says, I love the monster hero. It's got the Toxic Avenger on it, which I will buy eventually from the Troma store, because that's awesome.
Are these the same people that made, like Ginger Dead Man?
I wish. I love Gingerbread Man. Gingerbread Man and Thanksgiving. I love movies like that, man. So fucking stupid.
God.
And the last one I watched, watch it if you want. It's not that great. Romeo and Juliet. It's just a retelling of Romeo and Juliet through this really fucked up Troma's perspective.
Okay.
It's alright, but the weirdest thing ever is that guess who the narrator is?
Who?
Lemmy.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Lemmy Kilmister narrates this shit. It's awesome.
The fuck are
He's
you
just
doing?
he's standing shirtless in New York as they circle around him with the camera, and he's speaking Shakespearean.
Okay?
Okay? You had me at Lemmy.
Okay? That's,
But the best part, I will spoil the ending because it's great. At the ending, they find out that the whole reason that they don't want Romeo and Juliet to be together is because they're actually like siblings. And they fucked multiple times in the movie. So at the end, they're just like, fuck it, we came this far.
That's,
They jump ahead 10 years, and their kids have, like, multiple faces and shit.
That's amazing.
Oh, it's fantastic. So yeah, if you want to watch a bunch of stupid movies in a row, go watch the Troma movies. They're fantastic.
That reminds me of, like, at the end of JoJo Part 2, where, like,
yeah.
Lisa tells Joseph that she's his mom, and he just has this disgusted face.
That bath scene.
Yeah.
Remember how Joseph showed up as his own funeral?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
That's something I need to see more. You know?
I want that to be the end of every JoJo. Is that like, oh my god, JoJo, he's dead. Oh wait, no he's not. He's missing an arm. He kamikazed a god into a volcano and he lost an arm.
Yeah.
That's JoJo.
No, you know, that's really how any, like, if they think a main character dies, but he's actually alive, that's how they need to do that for every single one of them. Because it's too perfect. You're just being a badass and crashing your own funeral.
Yeah. I'd show up at my own funeral if I was dead. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Like, just see what they did to me. Hey, why did someone draw on my face?
Yeah. It's like, I'd show up and sleep, and I'd be like, this is boring. You guys are boring.
How come no one's playing Cannibal Corpse at my funeral?
Yeah. Why isn't Space Jam just playing right now?
I just thought of when I die, I want to be like struck up from the rafters and then lowered down as the Space Jam theme plays.
Exactly.
And I don't even like basketball, but Space Jam's sick.
It's awesome.
I want to be shooting a basketball that's just part of my hand as it like falls off, and people have to catch it. Anyways, before I get to the news, I wanted to ask you a question. I was just listening to the Metal Sucks podcast, and they were talking about re-recording albums and such, and they talked about the Saint Anger remake, and they were joking about how Bob Rock was basically, I just wanted to make them sound like they were in a garage. Fucker. And so they said that a dude who had never mixed an album before actually recording Metallica in a garage would sound better than Saint Anger. So my question is, would you rather listen to Necromantic Maelstrom or Saint Anger?
Necromantic Maelstrom.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. I think they're both equally unlistenable.
No, but Necromantic Maelstrom at least has good writing.
Yeah.
That's why they made Do-Over.
Yeah. At least Tom Martin's vocals are mixed so fucking high on that. It's so weird.
It's just like, it's not the recording that makes Saint Anger bad.
Oh no, it's a lot of things.
It's just everything is bad.
I think it would have sounded better if it didn't sound so shitty. If that makes sense.
I don't know.
One of the reasons I hate St. Anger is because the downtuning's way fucking too low.
I think their shitty production might actually be better for it, because then we don't have to hear all of the shitty notes in perfect quality.
I just think that anything is below, like, D tuning sounds like shit anyways. It takes this very special kind of person to really make it work. Like, Bigger Than the Devil, I think was in C. I just don't like it. Anyways, I thought that was hilarious that I came up with that. Of course, welcome to my twisted mind.
Yes.
PowerPoint transition. Welcome to my twisted mind.
Welcome to Tumblr.
Welcome to Tumblr, where everyone is wrong and you can't be right.
And sporks.
You know what I haven't done in a long time? I haven't, searched feminism or equality and just write a very stupid response to some bullshit post someone made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do it all the time, but out of, the 10 people that I would write about, only one person would get into an argument with me, and it would be awesome.
Yeah.
Arguing with people over Tumblr is one of my favorite pastimes. I should do it again. You should join me. It'll be hilarious.
I don't know.
Talk about lesbian equality and then post some, Kill la Kill hentai or something.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. I'm very pretty much every day, I just think up of arguments in my head, but I'll never use them because I'm kind of non-confrontational. I don't like arguing with people. I mean, unless they're as wrong as you are.
As non-confrontational I am, I will argue with someone if I know I'm right, which happens a lot.
Yeah.
Except when I'm working, because at that point I'm just I don't want to lose my job over some stupid bullshit, so I'll just care. I won't stop caring. But yeah. I remember back in not even elementary, but back in high school, I would argue with everybody over everything because I knew I could. It was great.
Yeah.
I wrote a whole paper, and I might actually make it into a video, just arguing with some stupid idiot who told me that heavy metal was causing kids to commit suicides. I know. I had a fucking field day. The paper's only supposed to be 3 pages, and I doubled it to 6 or 7. My professor loved me. Anyways.
Yes.
Anyway, arguing over shit's fun.
Yeah, especially when you're right.
I know. I feel that feeling all the time. I wish you could feel that feeling like I do all the time, being right.
See, here's the thing. If I'm not right, I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Yeah.
If a thought comes into my mind and it's incorrect, I'm just kicking it out. I wouldn't say something if it weren't the pure 100% truth.
Out with the wrong, in with the right.
Yes.
Whatever. Anyway, let's get to some news.
Yeah.
Gross, I just burped. Okay. Gross. I'm sorry, everybody. I just ate lunch and
Do it louder.
No, I don't want people to hear it.
No, it's hilarious.
No, when people do bullshit like that, there's a whole song on the Carnivore album called Jack Daniels and Coke that's just vomiting.
Awesome.
No, that's dumb. Why do people do that? I don't like it.
Because.
Anyways.
Just fart into the microphone, why don't you?
I can't wait till Smell-O-Vision comes on.
Yeah.
No. Why do you always take the jokes that shouldn't be, things and make them real things? Because I'm 12, I think farting is hilarious. I don't think fart jokes are funny at all. Whatever. I guess I just have a more developed sense of humor than you, I guess. No. But, no. Yes. Anyways. Let's get some news, because we're running out of time. 2009 are funny. And? Anyways, you like Iron Maiden, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. Would you buy a life-size bust of Eddie from Power Slave? Well, too bad, because you're gonna...
I don't know.
Well, that's what they're doing for some reason.
Okay.
I guess it's because it's like 15 years since they put out that album out. Or, it's like 25 years or something since they put out Power Slave.
Yeah.
So they're making a life-size bust of Eddie as a pharaoh, and they're...
That's pretty cool.
I don't know why they're doing this.
I don't know.
I don't know why they're doing this, but...
I'd buy that... First, I'd buy that giant statue of, like, Adam from Evangelion first.
God damn it. No. You gotta stop with your Ava.
Did you see that picture?
No.
It was a while ago. But it was just just a giant red cross with this, like, white thing. Like, that's what Adam is. Like, just this weird white thing with, like, people coming out of its stomach.
Nice.
Weird face mask. It's cool. You should watch Ava. But don't watch the last 2 episodes. Watch the movie instead.
What's wrong with those 2 episodes?
Because they're bad and they're non-canon.
Oh. That's stupid.
Yeah. It's because the studio literally ran out of money.
Oh.
So they had to make up some bullshit.
Oh.
For the last 2 episodes.
That sucks. That really does suck. Also, Iron Maiden's putting the finishing touches on the new album. What do you want from the new Iron Maiden album, Dr. Stone?
I want something better.
Still don't like Final Frontier.
I don't like Final Frontier.
Whatever.
I want to see something more like Brave New World, more like Dance of Death, you know?
Whatever.
Those were the 2 best albums in Maiden's, like, new style, you know?
I don't get it. I still think that Bruce Dickinson sounds fine. Steve Harris is still making good music.
I'm just saying, I just want to see a return to something like Passchendaele. Remember Passchendaele?
Yeah.
That's easily the best of the 21st century.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I just think that modern Iron Maiden is getting more shit than it deserves.
I'm just saying it does deserve it because you're wrong.
I guess I'm just a bigger fan of Iron Maiden than you are.
You motherfucker.
What are you gonna do? Steal my soul through the internet?
Yes.
Whatever.
What's the next news, fucker?
The next item is Testament has begun demoing tracks for their new album. Yeah! Sick! Now, we haven't actually heard anything, but
it's still probably going to be great.
This segues into the next story, sort of. There's a Randy Rhoads tribute album, the guy who wrote a lot of songs for Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay.
And I only bring that up because Chuck Billy is actually on it, and he sounds fan-fucking-tastic.
Cool.
Arguably better than he did last album. Somehow.
Well, he's always getting better.
I know, but how does that... Eventually, like 10 years from now, we're just going to have God singing, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to get to that point. You're going to go to a church, and you're going to hear the preacher, like, just scream Testament lyrics.
Yeah. It's like you put on their album, and you just start bleeding from your eyes because it's so beautiful.
It's so magical. My eyes!
Your head just explodes because you can't handle the intense gameplay. Did you see the trailer on Kickstarter for
No.
Strafe? It is the best trailer ever made for any video game ever. Basically, remember in the 90s when video games were all about, oh yeah, intense action, whoa, radical.
Yeah.
Well, this takes it to the logical extreme. Strafe is basically like a roguelike first-person shooter, similar to something like Doom or like Wolfenstein, in like the way the levels are laid out and the graphics.
Okay.
It even says the best shooter of 1996.
Okay.
Even though it's just being made. But anyways, the trailer, like, first of all, it's shot in like 240p, which is awesome.
God damn it.
But, like, it shows this dude just playing the game on his computer, and it's like this big box computer monitor, by the way. And like he's just like, whoa, and there's wind blowing in his face, and everything's going nuts. And that his little brother wants to play, and his mom comes up and is like, no, you can't play this intense action-packed game. And like the older brother says, you can't handle this game, you'll just die.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds really dumb, but I like it.
Yeah, and somehow the older brother gets knocked out, so the young kid gets on the computer, starts playing, like everything's so intense that foam just starts coming out of his mouth, and his head explodes.
That's really weird.
Yeah!
What? That sounds great, though.
Best thing ever!
That sounds awesome. Sounds really fucking sick. I don't know how to describe that. That sounds great. I will look at this Kickstarter, and I will probably end up putting money towards it.
Do it.
I can't. I just bought a bunch of shit from college. It's terrible.
No, but just buy things.
No. Can't.
Buy things for me.
No. You don't have anything I want.
No, but just you can give me money.
Don't give me money. I feel bad about that. It's one of my few faults as a human being. My only fault, one would say.
That's debatable.
Whatever. Side note about Kickstarter shit. Fuck you, Friday the 13th, guys. What a bunch of assholes.
What a bunch of shit.
What a bunch of shitbirds. Alright, so if you follow the two best friends, you know that Matt was hyping up the game last year, a little while ago, and it looked awesome.
Yeah.
As someone who is a huge horror movie buff, I can say it was fucking awesome. It was just a 5-on-1 multiplayer game. It's like TF2 meets Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
It looked awesome. You have like a bunch of classes and stereotypes fighting against a hockey mask guy, and it looked so cool.
And then the guys that made Friday the 13th decided to take it fucking down.
Yeah, because like, oh yeah, copyright. Fuck you! There hasn't been a Friday the 13th game since 1983. There hasn't been a movie since 2009. Screw you, Friday the 13th. You had nothing planned.
These guys.
What a bunch of fuckers.
These fucking businessmen.
They really are just fucking businessmans. Fucking hate you.
It's gross.
Fucking cancer to games. I almost said cancer to music. The only reason I was thinking that, I might as well talk about this. I was thinking, while I was in the shower, no less, about how terrible American Idol was. And I was just like, just for once, I want someone to walk up on that stage and be like, I'm gonna sing Madness at the Core of Time by Guar.
Yeah.
And then just launch straight into it.
Wasn't Rob Halford, like, a guest on American Idol at some point?
I hope not. American Idol's fucking cancer, man.
It's bad.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
It's almost as cancer as Biocancer, which you should listen to.
Okay.
Biocancer. I recently found out about them. They're sick.
Okay. What are they?
They're like black and thrash, but they have a lot of crossover influence.
Okay.
Like this lead singer is doing these black metal shrieks, and in the background, the rest of the band is just doing like chanting and shouting, you know, like you'd hear in a crossover song.
Okay, that
So
sounds super
cool.
bizarre, but I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for cool crossover bands because there's not enough of them.
It's like crossover.
It's crossover.
Yeah.
Anyway, where was I? American Idol's cancer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that even still on? Or has that been replaced by the same thing?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just a big recycling piece of shit nowadays. All TV really is. Anyways, Metallica, at least Robert Trujillo anyway, has begun actually recording and laying down tracks for the new album.
What?
I know, right?
Metallica's doing something?
I lost count of my counter thingy that we started doing, but it's been a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and
that's
like
news.
It's like confirmed, actually. Like Lars sent like a picture through Instagram or something. Did you just say Hoenn confirmed?
Yeah.
Watch the new Metallica album be called Half-Life 3.
Yo,
Half-Life 3 is confirmed.
that would be amazing. By the way, there's this Twitter account. It's just, is Half-Life 3 out yet? And all of their tweets are just no.
That's awesome. That's really good. Have you seen that great like screenshot of that green text story on 4chan about Gabe Newell at E3?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just Gabe Newell is at E3, and like the lights come down, and 3 is all over the place, and Gabe Newell just comes out shouting 3, 3, 3 new hats for Team Fortress. Thank you 4chan, giving me so many hours of stupid entertainment.
Half-Life 3, the official pachinko game.
Half-Life 3, the free-to-play experience from EA.
Yeah. Half-Life 3, the card game on iOS.
Using Blizzard characters.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Half-Life 3, triple triad. Let's go.
Yo, that'd be cool.
That'd be sick.
That'd be great.
Triple triad needs to make a comeback.
I wouldn't mind. I like card games. I haven't played it like Munchkins.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Munchkins?
No.
It's apparently pretty good. It's just like Dungeons and Dragons, except exclusively on cards, and it's for, like, you know, it's not nerdy enough. If that makes sense.
How would Dungeons and Dragons even work on cards?
I don't know. I think I misspoke. I only played it like once. But it's just an RPG where you have like a card character, and you have a class and everything, and accessories and such. And you look for treasure. I
used to make fun of Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I used to say, like, wow, what a bunch of nerds. But then I watched the Troy Has a Camera video where they played it. It was like, that looks kind of fun.
Part of me has always been like, I want to play Dungeons and Dragons. I had a cousin who was really into that, and I asked him, the last time I saw him, can we play it? And he's like, no, it takes a bunch of setup. I bet he didn't want to play with me because I was a 13-year-old little shit.
And also, like, apparently, like, a full game can take a long time.
Yeah, it's like hours long of a game.
Yeah, and that's only for, like a scene or two.
I know. It's a long-ass game.
A full-length game takes, like, months to play.
I can play a game of Magic the Gathering right now in 10 minutes on my computer.
Yeah.
Because
Tabletop Dragons and Dragons isn't really... It's not really a game. It's more just like it's a story with random elements, you know?
Dungeons and Dragons meets Cards Against Humanity. Confirmed.
Yes.
That would work.
So while we're on Vigi games, I might as well say that there's a few new characters announced for Pokken Fighters.
Yo, really? Awesome.
Yeah.
Sick.
We've got, obviously, everyone saw it coming, but Pikachu's in.
Nah.
Gardevoir is in. So yes, Hoenn confirmed.
Okay.
And then Suicune.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And apparently it's not like 2D. It's like... It's almost like Like, sort of like the Dragon Ball Tenkaichi Budokai stuff.
Oh? Okay,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be like 3-dimensional?
Yeah, it's 3D, but I haven't watched the... I think, like, there's a weird system where it would start off, like, it's full 3D motion, but once you get closer together, then it becomes 2D. You know?
Very, very weird.
Yeah.
But
I'm not entirely sure because, like, it's just a short video. But yeah, it looks cool.
I will definitely end up playing it because I'm a sucker for anything Pokemon.
Yeah. Because Pokemon's great.
Did you ever play any of those Pokemon Ranger games out of curiosity?
A while ago when I was like 11, but I didn't get that far into it.
I bought the first Pokemon Ranger game and it did not hold my attention. It was definitely a new way of playing Pokemon, but it wasn't interesting. It was just it was circling a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's one of the reasons I broke my original DS was because I was circling so fucking much.
Seriously?
I broke my original 3DS screen somehow. I don't know how, but it was broken.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Yeah.
By the way, apparently, did you know this? You can scratch your own fucking screen by closing the 3DS.
What?
Yeah, they talked about it on the Best Friend cast that multiple times you can ruin your 3DS screen just by closing it and having it scratch against itself.
That sucks.
That's fucking bullshit. I've never had that happen to me, but I want to know if it happened to you at all.
I was not aware that could happen.
I know.
It's kind of garbage.
It is kind of garbage. That a clamshell design can fuck up your own system. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's... Whoa.
Yeah, that's dumb. But it's never happened to me, so I don't know if that's common.
Mm.
Also, Majora's Mask, now that we're talking about it.
Yeah. Majora.
No one saw that coming at all.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of people were thinking, like, oh yeah, it's coming to Wii U, and it's like, no, we already have Ocarina of Time on 3DS. Of course Majora is going to be on 3DS, not the fucking Wii U.
Yeah.
It's too obvious.
I'm hyped. The last time I played Majora, I had to emulate it because I never had a 64.
Yeah. Majora's pretty good.
Majora's pretty good.
Yeah.
And apparently they fixed this bullshit saving and stuff in it, which is awesome.
Have you ever read the Majora's Mask manga?
There's a manga? No.
Yeah. There's like a manga for like all the Zelda games.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and for Pokemon too.
I tried to read the Pokemon manga, but I didn't really get into it.
Dude, the Pokemon manga is amazing.
That's what I've heard, because Pokemon like actually die in it, right?
Yeah, like
That's
there's
sick.
one scene where like Charmeleon just cuts an Arbok in half.
I know, I've seen that. That's a good screenshot.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then in Pokemon Yellow, like the Elite Four are like genocidal maniacs that want to kill all humans so that Pokemon can live better.
That's what I've heard. It's just I haven't read the manga. I need to.
Yeah, it's
Actually-
like PETA.
It's like, what?
They're basically PETA.
Oh. I thought for some reason I thought you said Fuda, and I went, what? No.
Yeah.
No.
That.
No. No. Anything but that, please. Rescuing the animals one at a time.
Fuda confirmed.
Thank God there wasn't no Fuda Man in the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Abridged.
Yeah.
Or Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man. It's so... I'm not going to say it's so good. Because I always say that, but it's great.
Dude, Pepsi Man is my ringtone now.
Perfect.
And it's right at the note where he goes, Pepsi Man. So if that ever happens in a public place, you're gonna scream Pepsi Man.
Why is that song so good?
I don't fucking know.
It does not deserve to be that good, but it
deserve.
is.
It doesn't. But it's good somehow.
God.
I've told people about it, and it's like, that sounds really dumb. I don't believe you.
And
No.
you didn't believe me at first.
I didn't believe
Then
you.
you listened to it.
Shocking. Wow.
It's amazing.
Pepsi Man belongs on like Internet Archive just to show how weird it is.
Pepsi Man needs a new game.
Pepsi Man does need a new game.
Yeah.
Remix that stuff. Get the guys who made Stand Proud to remix that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want a new Pepsi Man game.
Is that too much to ask?
Yeah. And you can and have like multiple player characters. Like you can have the classic, the new style.
You can have Crystal.
Yeah.
Crystal
The
Pepsi.
one with there's a lemon on his head, or like Pepsi Woman with the needless jiggle physics.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw that commercial.
No, what commercial?
There was a Pepsi Woman commercial, and
I did
then
not
she
see
was
that.
running, and she was like all jiggly and stuff.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's
That's
great.
awful. Why?
'Cause Japan.
Actually, since we're still on
Did
video
you
games,
Pepsi Man was in a fighting game?
what?
I
Besides
don't
Hogan?
remember what the name of it was, but Pepsi Man was in a fighting game.
God damn it, Japan! God damn it! Why? I don't
Because
get it.
it's awesome.
Whatever.
So what do we have anything else to talk about?
Well, let me say this about video games real quick. Blaze Blue is getting a Chrono Phantasma Extended Edition.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be hype as shit.
Alright.
And if you guys want to I can't find the Blaze Blue soundtrack anywhere, so I'll leave a completely 100% secure link in the description where you can get it. I found it.
Okay.
If you don't offer it in my area, I'm stealing it. Just saying. Anyways, I didn't have a whole lot of news this week anyways, except for this thing. Let me ask you a question.
What?
Name the jobs in a movie that you think Nick Cage would have.
Like the jobs as in like in the story itself?
Yes.
I don't know. Like guy
Guy doing things.
I honestly haven't watched a lot of Nick Cage movies.
You don't watch a whole lot of movies in
Completely
general.
honest.
You don't
Like
watch
I've
a whole lot of movies in
seen
general.
Face Off.
Yeah. People make fun of Face Off, but it's a really good movie.
It's really good.
It's awesome. I'm not even joking. That's a legitimately good film.
Yeah. So what about Nick Cage?
Nick Cage is being cast in a movie where he is hunting down Bin Laden.
Okay. What?
The guy who made Borat is like, I'm gonna make a movie about a guy, just some random asshole, who's gonna hunt down Bin Laden, and it's gonna be Nick Cage.
Okay, it sounds amazing.
That sounds fucking great. So yeah, the guy who made Borat's making a stupid Bin Laden movie, and he's like, I'm gonna get Nick Cage to kill Bin Laden. That's about the size of it.
Oh, okay. That I would watch that.
I will also end up watching it because Nick Cage is the only person who can do shit like this.
You know, people make fun of Nick Cage all the time, but he really is a genuinely good actor. You know,
He's certainly not one of the best. I would say he's okay.
It's just that he's so hammy, and that's why everyone loves him.
I know. I love the ham. The ham is the Nick Cage ham.
You know, it's great.
Go watch Nicolas Cage Month from Nostalgia Critic. You'll get it.
There needs to be more actors that just do that kind of shit.
John Travolta comes to mind.
Yeah, that's why they made Face Off.
That's why they made fucking Face Off. Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
I don't know what is that.
On Nostalgia Critic's Nick Cage Month, his intro song is replaced with just Nicolas Cage.
I haven't watched a lot of new Nostalgia Critic, honestly.
I've kept up with pretty much every episode since, I don't know, a while ago. I love it.
Like, after the, after they tried to kill off his character, I just kind of stopped. You know, he's like, he came back, okay, and, you know.
I still think he's great. But that was before I knew about his older stuff, before he tried to kill off his character.
Yeah.
I still think he's awesome.
He's, like, I've seen his newer videos, and it's still great.
Like, did you see The Matrix?
Yeah.
What were you of the opinion of The Matrix, by the way?
The Matrix was a pretty good movie. Not the other two, though.
Oh, yeah. I still think that The Matrix is fine, but I thought it was overrated a lot. I certainly didn't think it was full of the mystery and stuff that everyone was talking about.
Matrix is just a dumb action movie.
Yeah, and I appreciate dumb action movies. What I didn't notice though was that he caught those guys that show up at Keanu Reeves' house are just seriously like, "Hey man, you're Jesus."
Okay.
And it's like, wow, really? People have been talking about all the great metaphors in this movie, and it's just right there. Keanu Reeves is Jesus.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Anyways. What have we got for this week? What are we doing?
This week? I don't know. I'm probably gonna work on that video.
It's
gonna take a while, though. Now you're doing my thing. I'm the one that goes,
Well, I'm just thinking.
You're the faker.
I'm the faker, shut up. Anyways.
You're not even good enough to be my fake.
I'm not even good enough to fake things.
Yeah.
Speaking of faking, did you see my little karaoke
fake
session?
hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Did you see my little karaoke session with Lich King on Tumblr?
I did, and as soon as you started singing, I clicked off of it.
Was it really that bad?
Oh.
Oh.
I don't mean to insult you.
Oh yeah, you do. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, I do. But you should stick to the guitar.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Lich King was definitely not the best choice to do that because everyone, it hits the ear wrong.
It's not.
I'm not going to say I'm a good singer or anything. Far from it. I think that was shit. I listened to it 100 times over and I think it's shit.
I
don't think my singing voice is that bad though.
I think my singing voice is awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I used to be somewhat good at singing, and then I just stopped practicing, and now I just sound like shittier than I used to before I started practicing.
I don't have any opinion on that because I cannot sing words shit anyway, so who am I? Who am I to say?
Well, you have a functioning brain. So, you know, that always pisses me off.
What?
When people are like the phrase, "It's not like you can do any better," is not a valid argument.
Oh, no, it's not.
You know, it's like, I'm not a professional chef, but I can still say what tastes good and what doesn't, you know?
Just because...
I'm not a musician, but I still know what good music is and what good music isn't. I don't have to play music to understand.
Just because I eat a bunch of McDonald's and I tell you not to eat a bunch of McDonald's doesn't excuse the fact that McDonald's still tastes like shit, despite tasting awesome.
Yeah, that's not really what I was talking about, but whatever.
Anyway,
McDonald's is pretty good.
McDonald's is good, but I eat too much of it. Every week I say to myself, I'm not going to eat there, and I just ate there an hour ago.
Yeah.
So
You
fucking
know what
good.
I miss?
What?
I miss the third pounders.
Yeah,
Remember
the
those?
super size me's.
I was so pissed when they took the Angus third pounders off the menu. Because, like, those were the biggest burgers on the menu. And now they're gone. Now nothing satisfies me. You know?
Nothing gets
Now
you.
I
Nothing
just have
gets you
to
going.
steal everybody's fries. If
You
you don't
do-
know me, I'm the kind of guy that after I'm done eating, I'll just sit there and just wait for people to be like, I'm full. You want this?
I used to do that all the time, but now I try not to do that. I'm not one of those guys who tries to watch his weight or anything. I honestly don't give a rat's ass, but I don't like overeating because it just makes me hurt. It hurts me.
Yeah. No, I eat all the time. Yeah, somehow, I'm the scrawniest motherfucker ever.
You told me, like, when you first started college, that you ate like 6 cans of Pringles and a box of Slim Jims, and were working your way on a second box of Slim Jims, and you still
Yeah.
look the same. I don't get it.
It's probably because I never eat breakfast. Because I wake up at noon.
Well, then your first meal of the day becomes breakfast.
Yeah, but still, like I eat a lot, but I also don't eat as much or as frequently.
It's the snacking. Snacking is what makes you gain weight, dude. It's as long as you eat your 3 square meals, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I've learned that.
And also, I used to go to my father's every other weekend, and they don't have a lot of money, so I prefer not to eat, just because, there's 3 kids there, you know.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
Anyway. We gotta wrap up here. My Cool Guy of the Week award goes to a band called Vortex of Clutter, because I forgot to mention them a while ago. They're just, I'm not sure if I'd call them prog death metal, but they sound pretty close to it. So go check Vortex of Clutter out, because they're awesome.
And I'll add an asshole of the week to that guy that didn't say thank you. You see, you can insult me to my face, and I'll not think less of you. But if I open the door for you, and you don't say thank you, you are a cunt, and you deserve to die. Just saying.
Did something happen that you didn't talk about? Did you hold the door for someone and they didn't say thank you?
Yes.
Whatever.
Fuck them. That's the asshole of the week.
The asshole of the week. Do I have an asshole of the week? This should become a thing. Let me think. Probably not. No, I can't think of it. No one's been a huge asshole to me this week.
I should move to Canada.
You should move to Canada.
Where people have manners.
No, Canada's fucking weird.
No,
but
they're better.
Whatever. Whatever. Yeah.
So what am I going to be doing this week? Probably nothing. What are you going to do this week? You already said something.
I will end up making a short comedy video. I do not know when that's coming out because I'm busy nowadays.
Okay.
Just expect something funny sometime soon. If you hate my fucking singing voice, watch out, because that's what... Anyways.
Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to me, everybody. It's scary.
Ugh.
Anyway, Jamcast is over. Goodbye!
See ya!